Hey guys, this is Chris with Talking Through the Medias. Welcome to another episode of We Got Your Mail. Hey guys, Chris with Talking Through the Medias. Welcome to another episode of We Got Your Mail. This is the show where we read your questions, your comments, and your concerns. If you send us a super chat during the live show, appreciate you for supporting the channel. But we will read your comments here, or sometimes we do look through the regular chats in the regular comment section, and if we see something that we want to respond to, we'll do it right here on this show. So we got something from Y2 Germ I wanted to bring a spotlight to. This was about when me, Sarah Catherine the Red, and Daniel Dyer were talking about our movie going traditions, the things that we always do when we go to the movies. And this is what Y2 Germ had to say. He goes, I wear cargo pants. Go to the dollar store or gas station and get some candy, or McDonald's if I haven't eaten that day. Then pack up what we are taking to the theater. Arriving 30 minutes ahead of the time. Get drinks at the theater and or popcorn, depending on the collector's bucket. We get our seats. Go to the restroom about 5 minutes before the movie starts, and I think that's it. Movie time, pace yourself. If it's a longer movie, slow down on the drinks. That's Y2 Germs. That's his movie tradition. That's like half of that is like close to what my traditions are. I don't bring food in the theaters anymore. Not for any like more. It's just that I just don't feel like it. If I don't want to participate with the concessions, I'll just eat before I go. Like probably in the car on the way and fill myself up, and then or eat afterwards. I don't really have to eat during the movie, but if I want to, it'll be from the concession. But if I don't want it to be from the concession, I'm gonna load up my stomach before I even get there. But appreciate it. I want this to keep going. Let me know what your movie going traditions are. I don't care what it is. If it's about food, if it's about a date, if it's about how you treat people, where you sit, whatever the situation is. What is a ongoing tradition that you do when you go to the movies? Let me know in the comment section, and maybe we'll talk about it on another episode of We Got Your Mail. On this episode of We Got Your Mail, I wanted to discuss a Reddit read for Am I the Asshole? So here is a Reddit that I came across. Let me put the glasses on because this is a doozy. So here we go. Am I the asshole for being hostile towards my sister and telling on her, thus potentially making her husband lose custody of his kids? I'm not going to be shy about this. My sister sucks. She is horrible, self-centered person who thinks she is the main character. She is not only a horrible person, she's a step monster. She married this guy who was a freaking pushover 3 years ago, who has 2 children, 10 and 6. My sister constantly complains about them, saying things like the 6-year-old is gross because he sips too loud and has stains on his clothes. For the love of God, he's 6. That's what children are supposed to do. And she is so mean to the 10-year-old. She acts straight out jealous of her. I've caught her taunting her. The daddy loves my sister more than her. She is horrible. I have straight up called her out after trying to talk to her like 1,000,000 times. At Christmas, she was saying that it'd be nice to have the kids there. And I said, why? You hate them. This was when everything was almost over and she had been bragging to her friends that her husband had spent more on her than on his daughter. A fight ensued. My parents reprimanded me, but my cousins took my side and called her out, noting every moment that they had witnessed her being horrible. Her husband obviously took her side and said that she was a wonderful stepmother and that the kids loved her, to which I said that was a lie. And I had consoled them countless times after they were taunted by my sister. They left and we haven't talked since. One day I was running errands and run into my step nephews who were with their mother that I had never met before. And honestly, she is wonderful. We decided to have some coffee. While the kids were playing, she asked me, how were the kids behaving, etc. I said they were wonderful, and I just spilled the beans on my sister, how awful she was. What I've heard her say to the kids, the inaction of her ex-husband. By the end, she was horrified. She said the kids didn't like her, but she always chucked it up to the my sister being the new woman in their father's lives. She said that the kids never really said anything, even when she asked. I then told her I was very concerned for the children, and my sister had straight up told the 10-year-old that it would be better if she disappeared from her father's life. Their mother saw red and asked me if I'd be willing to testify. She said that this was unacceptable and she would be taking her father to court again. I said I would recount the events that I witnessed and could ask my cousins who witnessed a lot too. She was very grateful. I asked my cousins, who were all willing to recount the events. Word got around to my parents and to an extent my sister, and they have been calling me the biggest asshole on the planet who betrayed the family on a whim. Am I the asshole? I'm going to say that you are, for the sake of the kids, if this is 100% correct, no, you're not the asshole. Now let me switch over to family. Yeah, you are the asshole for betraying your sister like that. And let me tell you why. Because the way this reads, the second you saw your step-nephew's mother, it sounds like, based on your own words, on how you try to make yourself sound like the hero in your own statements, that you instantly got attracted to their mother and you found a way to get in her good grace by telling these things might be true, 100% true. But your reasoning behind it, it's not like you called the cops. It's not like you called it's not like you posted it or said these things before meeting the mother. You instantly went above and beyond the second you saw their mother. I'm wondering what the mother looks like. I'm wondering if, I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if a follow-up to this is that you are dating the mother or you are trying to date the mother. I would love to hear from that woman and say, I was just given all this information from my kid's stepmother's sister, brother and whatever. And whatnot. And now I appreciated him helping me, but now he's trying to like ask me out on dates, and not like, is the only reason why you told me the truth or what was going on is because you were trying to get in her pants, is exactly what she's going to say. Because if she's not attracted to you in that way, and hey, maybe you were her hero. Maybe she felt the same chemistry too. Maybe y'all got something and whatnot. Or what's 9 times out of 10, what usually happens is she was just trying to get this information out of you, and she probably could sense that you were attracted to her, and that, hey, if you were stupid enough or wise enough to let this information out for her benefit because you were trying to get in her pants or get in a relationship with her, that's your fault. I'm not saying that what you said was wrong. Let's say, for the sake of argument, you were 100% right that your sister is a terrible person to these children. Yeah, you do tell them the mother. Yes, it was a good thing. You are not the asshole for telling her. But even if an iota of the reason why you did it was because you saw an opportunity to get with their mother, then yes, you are the asshole. Now let me pull back. Maybe you're not doing that. Maybe you were just being a good Samaritan. Maybe you're not trying to get with the mother, and maybe you just were just trying to tell her the truth. In that case, 100%, you are not the asshole. You're looking out for 100% the benefit of the children, and you did a good thing. Here's the third part. If the only motivation was your hatred or your disdain for your own sister, then yeah, you are the asshole. Because then maybe you're over exaggerating what really went down because you hate your sister that much. There's one side, there's another side, and then there's the truth. For this situation, there's one side, another side, and another side, and then the truth. This is very tricky. And you being a guy and based on your own story, there's nothing here about how you went above and beyond, willing to go to the courtrooms about this treatment of these children before you met their mother. All of a sudden, when you met the mother, you were willing to spill this stuff out, and you were willing to go to the beyond testifying on to make this happen. It's either A, because you were only thinking about the children, or B, that you were thinking about the children, that this would be a way to get with the mom. Which one of these two people do you want to be? I can only imagine. Let's see what what's saying in the comment section here. Real quick, let me put the glasses back on. Judgment Bot. Welcome to please review the let's see what the comment section says about this. Am I the asshole? Let's see, over 1,500 comments on this. Not the assholes. Those kids are clearly being abused by your sister, and clearly their well-being is being neglected by their father. I'm normally not a fan of people injecting themselves into someone else's relationship, but you're looking out for the children, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. That comes from the Dread Pirate Jeff. From Pert USV says, to be honest, I don't care about the relationship of her and her ketchup ass smelling husband. I feel really bad about the kids. Let's see. From Orinda Sarnia, the only way she might be the asshole is for not trying to get in contact with the mother earlier. But I can forgive that, because if OP hadn't met the mother before, she would have known being with the mother was actually a better option for the kids, and helping the kids get away from her sister only to end up with a worse situation. You know what? I might have spoken too soon. I'm assuming you are a guy. You might be a girl. And maybe I probably jumped the gun. Maybe you're a man. Maybe you're a man. Maybe you're a female. Now, if you're a female and you're not attracted to women, and you don't have any, then you are 100% not the asshole. If you're a man and you're not attracted to women, and there's no sexual, if it's not about getting with the children's mom, then you are not the asshole. If there's any iota of you thinking that this will put you in good grace with the mom and to be in a future relationship with the mom, then you are the asshole. Partially. Even if you're telling the truth or not. The only way she might be the asshole, and everybody's referring to you as she. So I apologize, I don't know I don't know if I missed something from earlier, but if you're a female, and maybe your profile explains that you are a female, I didn't know that. I was taking it from the standpoint that you are a man. So if you're a female and you're not attracted to women, then there it is, not the asshole, in my opinion. So let's take it from that standpoint. Then, okay, there it is. Not the asshole. The only way she might be the asshole is for not trying to get in contact with the mother earlier. I said the same thing. You sure didn't say any of this stuff. I mean, to this high of a level before meeting the children's mother is what I said. But I can't forgive that, because if OP hadn't met the mother before, she would have known. Didn't I read that one? Next person says, I wish someone had stood up for me instead of keeping the peace in my family. Let's see. Someone else says, hilarious. Ketchup ass smelling husband. I don't know where that came from. He honestly always smells like McDonald's ketchup and chicken nuggets. And she, okay. It's just comments getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Oh, okay. I went down a rabbit hole. As someone who grew up with a step parent who told me they could never love me and was always putting me down, sounds like these kids have it even worse. You obviously did the right thing by trying to save them from that. So there you go. It seems like for the most part, it looks like you have been deemed not the asshole. And if this was about getting in good graces with the children's mom, then I would say you're partially an asshole. But if it's not about that at all, 100%, nope, you are not an asshole. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. And until next time, guys, appreciate you for watching this latest episode of We Got Your Mail. Share your thoughts and your comments. Always during our live stream, comment, say super chats, go through the tip link and share your comments, and we will read them right here on We Got Your Mail. I appreciate it. I'm Chris Fagan. Until next time, guys. Hey, peace.
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. Turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal.